Today is October 12th. Today's quote is entitled, "Do some menial task." To remain humble, do some menial task every day. So this was a quote from Radhanath Swami. He was asked how to be humble, and this was his reply. And I related this quote to my wife. She liked it very much. She said, yeah, go get in the kitchen now and do some menial dishwashing, and then you can do some menial trash taking out, and then you can do some menial car washing, then you can do some menial floor sweeping, and then you can do some menial laundry. And I was saying, I said, you know, when you're grihasta, this verse applies pretty much all the time. But this, I don't say this verse, but this statement, it really applies specifically, I think, to those who are in positions of authority, who are not required to do menial tasks. Or in a house, let's say you have someone who does all the menial tasks, and you're not required, so you don't have the opportunity to do it. And when you don't do a menial task, it could make you feel like you're above the rest. You don't require to do it. You're better. Let the others do it. And I agree with this, what Maharaj said, because I've always felt it. I felt the importance of it. And when I don't have the opportunity to do menial tasks, I feel somewhat contaminated with the idea that it may, that I'm like important, that I don't have to do it, and that doing it is very grounding, getting down on the ground and cleaning something, picking something up, doing some little thing for somebody. I find it so grounding and so important, and especially in a movement like ours, where as you remain in the movement and become senior, a lot of respect is given to you. And if you stay in ISKCON long enough, you're going to be a senior. And the more senior you are, the more respect you get. And especially if you have some power, some shakti to do service, to speak, to whatever it is, then you get even more respect. And it's very easy in that position to think that you're special or different. And that menial service is just keeps you grounded. I don't know if you're aware of this, but with the group of Radhanath Swami, when they do their yatras, their pilgrimages, many, many of the senior devotees are involved in the kitchen, washing pots, cutting vegetables, and so forth. And when I found out about that, I felt so happy, because I feel this is so important, because it's such a good example. And if as seniors we're not willing to do anything menial, it sends a message. When you become a senior, you will not have to do anything menial either. And that could be dangerous for all of us. So to be a menial servant, it's very healthy, it's very good. And I think this is great advice as a way to remain humble, no matter how great you are, no matter how powerful you are, no matter what you're doing, it's good. Pick up the trash on the floor, sweep up that spot on the floor, do something, do some menial service if you can. I've always found this to be very helpful. I have a little secret that often before I would give Bhagavatam class, I would go into the temple bathroom and clean it. And I don't know, if you ask me why, I just feel like that puts me in the mood to speak, like a humble mood. I'm not better than anyone. I'm trying to serve. And let me be in that service mood. So I thought, well, cleaning the bathroom is probably as menial and lowly as it gets. And, I never told anybody. This is the first time I'm telling anybody, and it could sound like I'm tooting my horn, but just because it comes up in relation to this, that I thought, well, I'll share that little secret. How to give a good Bhagavatam class. Oh, that's easy. Just clean the toilet before you give class. You'll give a great class. You'll be in the perfect consciousness to give a class. Hare Krishna.